What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? We are back up in here, fellas. We are back up in here. Game related videos like we always do. And we're going to keep to it like we do. You dig? And stay on topic. I've been grinding, moving things out of my storage and shit over to my properties and shit, fellas, getting shit set up. So I took a day off, but I came back, hit you guys hard, sore, hurt, and broken down. But I'm still going to hit you guys with that game. Once again, fellas, get at me in the PayPal, get at me in the Cash App, get at me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. When you download the Rumble app, remember to follow me on KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon just as well. There's countless of videos there. Every tier is open, and I'm constantly. I just dropped there 2 days ago. I'm about to drop there again tonight. So let's get that going. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the membership bell, fellas. Hit the notification bell just as well. The membership button is very important for the future pre-records, the future live stream for all those who are not hooked on to the channel and who's not attached to it, fellas. Come over here and get attached to it because this is the all game. Pedro in this motherfucker, my dude Pedro. The new era music. Damn, more of these suckers. The fuck? Somebody just texted me, said, damn, more of these suckers at the plants. I had a co-worker who wants to get married to his chick at 19. He tried to cap on me. He tried to cap on me for not being married because I'll be having my kids at an older age. Huh? That's some shit he probably got from his father or something, or traditionally. These type of situations, fellas, are traditionally ran. This is someone who looked at his father, some shit. He looked at his grandfather, someone in his family, you know what I'm saying, that traditionally gave him this kind of game and he ran with it and he think it's cool. I had a little cousin like that before. Well, a couple of brothers too, you know what I'm saying? A couple of brothers of mine were like that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know why, but they think that the early on you get your girl, you get married to her, the earlier you'll have success or the more you'll be happy earlier on, not understanding that what creates your happiness, fellas, and what creates your experience to know that you can be happy with certain things that you can accommodate or certain things you can put up with, fellas, certain things that's set for you, fellas, is for you to experience. You got to get out and experience multiple women. Even God said in the Bible, for those who don't read the Bible or any one of these religious groups or books or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got good passage in all these things, you know what I'm saying? And it tell you got to be fruitful. You got to see what's suitable for you, fellas, before you venture off to, you know what I'm saying, creating a family or creating a dynasty with a woman or creating an empire, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, with a woman that you may call, you know what I'm saying? But you got to get out here and see what's going on. The animals are more so adapted to God's creation. You see, they don't get in each other's advice. They don't crack jokes. They don't argue with. They don't fight with. Oh, and they tell you, oh, you supposed to be with this person, or shame you, or judge you, or shun you because you ain't doing this. No, they get to nature because that's within them, fellas, and it's supposed to be within us. But we have the concept to avoid nature and go off and do traditional things what society had brought up, and that's what fucks us in the long run. You get what I'm saying? Pay attention to nature, fellas, and be fruitful. Get out here and see what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that shit, Pedro. Pedro again, and won't have time to enjoy them, and and be 50 to 70 when you graduate from high school. I said, what the fuck? That's the opposite because I'll be retired younger and actually enjoying them since I busted my ass young. Okay, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You'll be working younger. You'll be getting you know what I'm saying, your fruits of the labor up early, you know what I'm saying, on the life to where later on you pretty much sit back and kick up your feet and enjoy life as you're supposed to. Because when you're young, that's when you are more impact with strength. That's when you impact with the endurance and the wherewithal to get things done. More so when you're older, that's when you wind down. It's a body thing, fellas. It's a physical thing, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to put too much on your plate at a young age. But so many guys see it the opposite way, fellas. And they see it the opposite way because it's the woman that got them seeing it that way. That's why our traditions like this are set in place. And we look at it like, okay, it's our mother. I mean, it's our fathers, our uncles, or grandfathers, or whatever. We follow them. But you got to remember who set that tradition in place. The bitch. set it in place for them to follow. And it became a ripple effect to where we got it now, 2025, from the 1930s and 40s and shit. And here it is, 2025, guys still speaking his bullshit. Come on, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Pedro again. I love how no one asks how you're not working 9 to 5 and how you're going live doing work hours. LL, learn from this, guys. I learned from this guy, fellas. Oh, I love how no one asks how I work a 9 to 5. No, ain't nobody gonna ask me how I work a 9 to 5. Fellas, see, presentation. Look, fellas. Now, if I was on here, and people do this shit and they shouldn't be doing it. You know, it's a human thing. It's like a humanity thing to do this dumb shit. And they do it. They like to judge a book by its cover. And people will go and judge another guy who will do content or whatever. And he probably look a little scraggly or whatever. He probably just threw on a sweater or a hat or whatever. And motherfucker be clowning on, you look dusty. You like you in the ghetto. You like you this and that. And start ragging on the dude. And the dude probably got way more. He probably really set at the age 30 and 40 or 50. You would never know. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a guy like me or any other guy out here, and I'm not gonna say like me because I don't dress in you don't see me in the Gucci, the fashy shit, the Anton Daniels and all these dudes be they be wearing that other shit, and you be like, okay, he's getting it, he's getting to it. But you never know. One motherfucker like that could be living off credit cards. You know what I'm saying? He could living off, you know what I'm saying? He could be above his means, living within credit cards and owing debts, paying off credit. You never know. You know what I'm saying? How things may shift and how things may work, fellas. But like I said, perception is reality, and your presentation is everything. But why no one asked me about the 9 to 5 things, fellas, is how I carry myself. It's not how I look. You see what I got? I got on a tee, some sweats. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting right here, shit, hollering at you, sipping on this zero sugar orange juice like I do. You know what I'm saying? Sipping on my water. Hey, motherfucker be, hey, why he ain't at work? Why he ain't? But you got to understand, fellas, you know, how you carry yourself and what comes out of your mouth, how you present who you are, fellas, tell a lot about you. You don't got to tell your business to people. You don't got to tell people, oh, I got a job, or I don't work, or I'm a drug dealer, or I'm a scam artist, or I'm doing this and that, or I work in the bank, or I work at the hospital. You ain't got to tell nobody a damn thing. Your presentation is everything. What comes out of your mouth and who you are, people will automatically know. It's an energy thing. Now, this dude got something going on. He got something more so than a job. He runs his own shit. He must own the whole block. He must got this going on and got that. Yeah, people know these things just by how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? The things you say, you know what I'm saying? You carry on conversations, you know, that shit, fellas. It's energy related. Everything's energy related. That's why I tell guys, you don't got to tell bitches your business and where you work, how much you make. I'll make a $200,000 a year and I'm high value. You don't say no shit like that. You can pull up on that bitch in the hoodie and the sweatpants. Do you, be you. Being you, fellas, being naturally and genuinely being you is going to automatically attract genuine motherfuckers who fit for you. And even if you got people around, fella, you may think fit for you, they may not fit for you. That's cool. That's okay. But just being you going to attract those who's going to fit for you. And you ain't got to say shit to nobody. You paying taxes. You paying your bills. Nobody else is doing that. You got to make sure you get back and forth, keeping your vehicles upgraded or keeping them up. You know what I'm saying? Keeping them up the way you do or whatever the case may be. You got to make sure you eat. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to do a lot of things. Fuck other people. As long as you got that down pack, fella, you'll be straight. Pedro, you dig? Welcome. You know how we do it. But like I said, fellas, before we get off into this, because we got some videos to unpack here, fellas, get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Also, get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And once again, like, share, and subscribe. And let's get to this. Never debate logic with women, fellas. Do not debate logic with women. But you got podcasts out here, the Fresh and Fit, the whatever podcast. You got different podcasts out here that's geared up for these type of things, I guess, you know, for their audience, for their viewers, and for sponsorships or whatever the case may be. But as a podcast host, you can make yourself look like a fucking fool debating logics with a woman that knows what it is. She just don't acknowledge it because she's probably talking to you. But she'll get across and talk from another motherfucker that she respect and highly find interest in and change up her whole mind frame and how she think and what she saying, however the case may be. I'm telling you, fellas, Check this out.
How are women oppressed?
I do think socially, society,
women are oppressed? How so?
Well, there's men who expect you to bow down for them and fold their laundry on
How would that be
first date.
oppression?
I just feel like, why are we bowing down to you? Who are you?
Why do I have to
bow
work
down to
5
you?
hours to take you on a date?
Because you want to, because that's a
You
kind
expect it, though.
gesture. I would like that.
And I would like a woman to bow to me.
Why do I have to take 5 hours to take you out on date? I don't know if he's speaking for the audience or he's speaking for himself. That's something you want to do. If something that you want, like she said, and that she's not lying, that's something that you want to do. And guys don't get it. They look at it like it's something, okay, if it's something that I want to do, hell, you're accepting it. So if you're accepting it, then that means what? No, that don't mean nothing. That means she's accepting your shit. That don't mean she got to go about the way you would want her to go about, fellas. You got to understand these things. And that's certainly true right there, fellas. However, when you're dealing with fragile-minded, feminist type women, fellas, that see things how she see it, you must have the game to know that this is how she's talking to me, or she's talking to a guy that she's not, that she don't see that she can respect, or whatever the case. But you best understand, fellas, you got to have the game to know that you can't listen to these women, because what she's saying to him, she'll say the total opposite thing to the next man that she find attractive. I'm telling you, if he was the next man coming to her with this, yeah, I want a woman to do this and do that, and she's into him, you know what? I totally agree with you. And what you're saying makes a lot of sense, because a woman is supposed to do that, especially if she got a man that's truly down with her and he's protecting her, he's securing her. She'll start agreeing with that dude. She's not gonna say nothing to stray away from that. How many times have you fellas got with women that you know for, or you may not know, you might not got with them, but I want to put this out there because a lot of you fellas who haven't ran across this, keep dating women, keep fucking with women. You are going to run across this, fellas. It's no different. It's like you keep on smashing a whole lot of chicks. If you ain't into getting your salad tossed, you're going to find one of them. It's going to be one of them that's going to try to do that shit. If not multiples. You keep fucking with a lot of them, you're going to experience things. That's when you start seeing shit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start seeing women that's catering to the things you say and the things you know what I'm saying, that you want, or whatever the case. And then you'll see that, okay, this bitch really like me. She really into me. And she's highly interested in you like that. But that'll be the same bitch that'll meet the next motherfucker and tell him, oh, and go against whatever he's saying and try to make it difficult, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not into him. So you got to understand these things, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Pedro, what Pedro say? Hold on, we're going to get back to the video, fellas. Fresh and fit, admire, always trying to shove knowledge on chicks. Your ancestors' fault. Saber two tires while you're shaking your asshole. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Facts. Myron try to hit these bitches with the viral. Myron come deep. I done seen it was that fit. Myron, the tall one. Yeah, I done seen him go hard. I said, damn, hey, dude, the motherfucker, bro. Then he try to play on the bitch's knowledge, play on the bitch's mind and shit. See how educated they are and shit. Okay, cool. Name me 3 countries. Bitches can't name 3 countries right off the back. Hell no. Your average person walking around, they working every day. They putting up with their children, paying bills, and they got to make shit happen. They ain't worrying about naming 3 countries, but this is the shit he put them through. You like, huh? Yeah, what the fuck? This dude crazy. It's a motherfucker. Hold on, check. Let's get back to it.
Well, you can have your preference.
And you can have your preference too. How is it oppression?
Bowing down in general is disrespectful.
It's the most respectful thing you can do. A man wanting a woman to be submissive is oppression?
For women who don't want to be put in that position.
I'm not forcing any woman to do it. Submission is not something that is taken, it is something that is given.
See, when they don't like you, fellas, or when they don't like the situation or whatever, she probably don't like the podcast. She probably, I'm gonna go on here like a fresh and fit. I'm gonna go on here and be a bitch and be a dick and be an asshole. Knowing damn well I'd have washed drawers and socks and I'd have folded up laundry and did all this shit for the motherfucker I was in. She knowing damn well I'd have made breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'd have texted motherfucker 1,000 times, and I'd have came home to a clean garage, and I'd have done these things. But I'm gonna tell him that's what I want. Yeah, because why? She's being an ass right now. She's being a dick simply because of who she's talking to, fellas. You gotta pay attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe every woman, I don't give a fuck. Y'all call them modern, old school, whatever. Every woman, fellas, every woman will be highly submissive to the guy that they're into. Why? Because it's their fucking nature. That's something you can't escape. It's like saying cutting off the bitch's section where she can't urinate at. I'm gonna cut. I don't want to piss anymore. Eventually, she's gonna have to piss. Eventually, that motherfucker that she's gonna develop is gonna start coming through, and she's gonna have to piss. Right? That's nature. You can't stop that. You got to relieve yourself. That's nature. It's like her getting along with a guy that she's highly into, and she will do the things for him. That's nature. That don't mean she'll do it for every guy. Some bitches will keep this shit on hush. Or be a dick about it. I'm not doing this shit for no man, and probably got to do what they doing this shit for. I wouldn't even be debating no chick like this, y'all. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to even debate the topic. It makes no sense. If you know women, fellas, then you wouldn't debate shit like it's cool. I mean, it's senseless. I mean, it's crazy.
But you place women who don't want to do that on a lower pedestal.
Yeah,
than
what's wrong
women
with
who
that?
do. I feel like that's a form of oppression.
You're oppressing men that don't want to pay for first dates?
No.
So it's only oppression when men do it. Like if a man holds a woman to a standard, that's oppression. When women hold men to the standards, sack up. That's your job as a man. That's not oppression.
No,
when you hear shit like this, then you talk to her, you see what it is, you vet her through or whatever, and you see where her mind is at, fellas, and you make the choice right there. Yeah, I ain't fucking with this bitch. And you did that over a drink, a $3 drink. You cut that shit off right there. Now you can't take this bitch into your life. I am not taking you further. You already pretty much undisguised. You said you showed me who you were. You showed me that you'll be a problem. You showed me you'll be difficult. You showed me that you're not into this shit like I would want you to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop this one up right here and cut it loose. But guys don't do this. That's why they can argue the fact that, okay, but it's oppressive if I buy you something to eat, if I oppressive if I pay the bills, if I oppressive is it oppressive if I take care of you and things. This is for a guy who put up with the bitch shit when he didn't have to. When you could have cut her off from the jump. You get what I'm saying? Or these conversations wouldn't have come about. I'm not talking about this type of shit, fellas, when I see what she's about from the beginning. Let me get the hell out of here. The fuck I look like? These niggas is crazy, nigga. You don't debate.
if he's willingly paying for our first date.
And she's willingly bowing. The more she wants to do it, and I don't even have to tell her anything, the more attractive that is.
I mean, of course. Yeah, that go without saying, though. You know what I'm saying? That goes without saying. But she knows that. Because certain guys didn't tell her to do shit and she done it, right? That's what I'm saying. You don't debate. Like I was just on the phone with a chick like a couple weeks ago, right? She was talking about I was telling about eating red meat, just eating, and this is a chick a part of the rotation, right? We talking about eating red meat and things of that sort, and it affects on you in the long run or whatever the case. And she was like, yeah, but if because I told her I'm not into slaughter animals, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into that type of shit. I'm not into seeing that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Not when I worked at Tyson Chicken, they tried to ship me over to the butcher house over in Arkansas. They was paying more. They was accommodating this, my room and boarding in the condo or whatever I was going to be in or whatever. I would have had to pay for my own transportation to get around, but they was paying more, and I could have took it and ran with it. I was fresh out the joint. I'm like, shit, this is a good. This is that I'm liking this right here. The traveling gig, nigga, and it's paying stupid more, like 3 times what I'm making there. Yeah, I love to do this shit, but I'm not into seeing, cows and shit like getting hung up, and I'm not into seeing that, bro. I fuck around, turn that motherfucker on the dude who's ordering the situation, hang his ass. I don't want to. I fuck around bringing to him, seeing that shit. I'm just not into that, fellas, And she was like, yeah, okay, I understand that, but what, how are people gonna survive? Huh? You mean how people gonna survive, baby? You can survive off poultry. You survive off the things that's consumable for you to eat without cancerous, forms attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like red meat will have. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh yeah, but still eating beef is poultry. I'm like, no, baby, no, poultry ain't beef. Poultry is of the fowl. The fowl. Poultry is of the fowl. It's of the bird. You know what I'm saying? The geese, the duck, the turkey, the chicken. The fowl. And then she, oh yeah, no. He's trying to argue me up. I'm like, hold up now, man. What the fuck you talking about, woman? I'm telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got Google in your damn face. Don't debate me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm educated when it comes to your nutrition and what you eat or whatever the case. And then when she seen it, she said, yeah, you need to try to switch it up and try to make it look like she didn't say what she said. Try to switch it up like I said beef was like I didn't school her on nothing that she didn't know. I had to hang up on her, man. Because this is shit that you don't debate with women, man. I'm like, look, I got things to do. I get, oh, it's something. No, I'm busy. We'll link back. We'll talk with later. So hung up on, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because now just think, and women do these things, and they do it, and they sometimes, a lot of times, they do it on purpose. They be knowing shit, fellas, and they be want to get you to get in that, you know, that lip wrestling, tongue twisting, arguing bullshit, that feminine shit, so they can see if they got you attached like that, fellas, or they can get you in, rock you off your square. Oh yeah, like a motherfucker. Don't debate logic with women, fellas. If you tell them what it is and they don't listen, the hell out of here. That's real game. Like, share, and subscribe. You out the Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Get at me on the Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble, and get at me in that Patreon. Let's get it cracking. Let's make it happen. This is simping on steroids right here, fellas. Oh yeah, this is simping on steroids. I'm gonna play this, but I don't think it's graphic, whatever the case. But look, check this out. Tell this bitch to bark. We said bark. He barking. Look.
No way.
No, Playboy. I'm gonna go skip past that. Look, no, Playboy. Hell nah. She licked the dirt on spit, shit, blood, oil, all type of shit in them streets. You live this shit. Oh, hell nah, nigga.
Bro.
Oh, hell no. Lock and y'all the loogie in his lips. Ugh, sucker. Let's get past it.
Thank you, guys. I'll say thank you.
No, this is not where this is how far we came, fellas, man. For a bitch in makeup, shots in the ass and shots in the titties and shit. This is how far we came for this shit. Oh man, this is comical like a motherfucker, bro. This is real comical, man. And I've seen simping at his all-time high, fellas, but this shit has took it to a whole nother level, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's getting paid for this. This is some kind of skit. I don't know what's going on, man. But you putting your tongue on the bottom of a germy ass shoe that's been ain't no telling where. You got this bitch loogie, ain't no telling what she got disease, bitch hawking up out of her throat into your mouth. What the fuck? This is a disrespect, fella. And this is why. This here. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Once again, hit the super chat. Show love to the show. But this is why. You got your IG models, these social media, IG or whatever, all that shit these dudes be into. This is why these chicks place themselves so higher than these men that jumps in their DMs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You would look at it like, okay, this chick will be at least thankful or whatever, that all these guys are jumping in DMs, showing her love, hollering at her, trying to get at her, whatever the case may be, flirting with her, whatever. You got the guys sending money and doing all these things, right? And they still are not. These bitches won't even tell you thank you. I appreciate it. Bitches show no gratitude, and this is why. Because they don't gotta respect you. You're not respecting you. And if you don't respect you, what makes you think a bitch gonna respect you? Think about that shit. This same motherfucking bitch, fellas, is getting her motherfucking back blown out by a motherfucker she wouldn't dare think to do this to. Trust me. Because she respects him. He respects himself. You ain't fucking with me, you get the fuck up out of here. That's the mentality he got, and she knows that. She see what type of guy he is. Women respect guys like that, fellas. They respect the man who stand forward and stand on this shit. But when you do as they say, You do what they want you to do. It can go all the way down to a bitch putting the camera up, taking the picture. Hey, and you right there. She jump in front of you with the camera. She controlling this motherfucker. She do what she do. It goes down to that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You doing what she wants you to do. You putting yourself in positions, and you know what she would like, figuring that you would get brownie points and they could take you further with her. That ain't how it go, fellas. No, hell no, man. Fuck no. Women got so many guys that's trying to fuck them, fellas. We're all men. We all, if you're heterosexual, if you're about, masculinity and whatnot, you're going to speak on that first, foremost. Got to get that out the way, right? All of us want to knock these motherfucking bitches off. We all want to get it in. So many men, so many women, every woman, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it all the way real, fellas. They got so many men that's trying to knock their motherfucking souls out. It's trying to bring it to them. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to break them down. Fuck them. Give it to them. You know what I'm saying? So when they get a chance to get a sucker who they can persuade not to fuck, who they can persuade not to come at them like that or try, shame him out. I ain't that type of girl. How would you come? How dare you come at me? Why would you come at me like I ain't that type of bitch? And she can get a sucker to befriend her like that. Oh man, fellas, that's like giving the bitches diamonds and gold. All in the bucket is handling to her. Because that's what they yearn for. They got so many of us. They got so many men, especially the masculine men that knows themselves. They got so many of us want to knock their souls out, want to fuck them. So they got to get the betas. They got to get the guys who they can somewhat control. They got to get the guys who, when they feel like giving him something, they'll do that with. Or, typically, and that's probably 10% of the time. The rest of 90% of the time, nigga, come over and chill with me. Watch a movie with me. Come kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? Do this shit. Hey, fellas. I just chick next door right now. Stay next door. I'm gonna keep it all the way trill, nigga. I was telling y'all know. So I was telling you guys, it's a chick stay next door to me, right? Man, so many dudes pull up. Hey, man, listen. Friendship wise, I come outside, I get in the car, ready to leave, or I'll be pulling up, coming in, and she had come like a different dude or whatever. These dudes be out here friendshiping this bitch. They be talking to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like friendship wise, like you already know. I'm like, huh? How you pull up? I look at shit like, huh? Like you, what? How you go ahead and pull up at this motherfucker, fellas? Bitch don't allow none of you motherfuckers over at night. Ask me how I know. I stay here, fellas. Sometimes, if I ain't got a little room or something doing my thing, fellas, I'm here, chicks come through. I do my thing here, right? I stay here. None of the dudes come through in this motherfucking night. None of them come through at night. Like, what the fuck? But they all come through in the daytime. 11, 12, 1. Friendship hours. The door wide open. You got the screen door absorbing the sun, just chilling, music playing, and they're smoking a little weed, doing what they doing, whatever. And they G with that. Suckers, man. I'm like, huh? Now I'm quite sure she's fucking and doing what she's doing, but I know beta shit offhand if I do this, fellas. And if they can get a group of guys they can have like that, fellas, that's like handing gold to them. They love it. Yeah, that bitch will run crazy if every motherfucking dude she run across, what I'm saying, ain't trying to be her friend. If I ain't your motherfucking friend, what's up, man? When we gonna link up? When we gonna meet up? What's up? We're gonna get together, go have a drink. We're gonna see what's up. When we gonna, let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to my spot. Let's go make your spot, let's go get a room, whatever the case, right? If you into what you into, right? They getting a lot of guys like that, fellas and bitches that go crazy. So they got to have suckers. And this is what you see here. A sucker who would do what the fuck. Do you really think he's fucking her every night? And he's out here in the middle of the street licking our shoes, getting spit in his mouth and all that? Think about it. Hell no. It's not happening. In a million years, it ain't happening. She don't respect him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. The PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat, the membership button. Show love to the show. Show love to the show. Get at me on the Rumble. Okay, see the red pill out the bunk on Rumble, fellas. And get at me in the Patreon. Let's make that happen. You dig? Let's pay attention to shit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? These dudes put themselves in in situations like this, and you think you're gonna get, no, you ain't gonna get what you want. You'll find yourself keep complaining about bitches because shit ain't happening, and you the reason why it ain't happening. Now they can be delusional like this, fellas. Check this out, little chick right here, right? Went to a little Dirt concert. I guess she was on front row or whatever. She smelled a little dirt. She said, "Smell." We're gonna let her talk about it, fellas. But she came back and switched the whole program up on her dude, bro. Cutthroat, cutthroat, cutthroat. But when they ain't, look, fellas, women be settling for majority of you guys. That's why you in the house with them. That's why y'all stay together. That's why y'all moving in, y'all paying bills, y'all staying together, y'all having these kids, you fucking every night, then you ain't fucking, you got your ups and downs where you're fighting and doing, they selling for you guys, you know what I'm saying? And when a bitch can get a glimpse on, get a little glimpse, and when she ain't into you and she just really settled for you and there's nothing really more about you like that, and it's like, fuck this type of dude, right? They get a glimpse of what it can be like. Nigga, they'll do this shit to you right here. That's cutthroat. Let's go.
Was still locked up. With that being said, it's free Lil Durk. Why? Because he is responsible for quite possibly one of the biggest spiritual awakenings of my
Bitch, no, Lil Durk was still locked up. Yeah, come on, man. I didn't know Lil Durk was still locked up. Yeah, stop.
my life. I'm not kidding. About a year ago today, almost roughly, Drake came to town and Lil Durk opened for him. And I remember Lil Durk came out and my mom was sitting right next to me and she leans over and she was like, "He looks like he smells good." And I was like, he does. Like he really did. And literally the whole night I was like, oh my gosh, like, am I a Lil Durk fan? Like I couldn't name you one Lil Durk song, honestly. Still to this day, I couldn't name one song, but he just looked so good. So I remember going home that night and I walked into my apartment and my boyfriend at the time was like, "Hey babe, how was the concert?" And I was like, "Oh, it was great." Like in the back of my head, I was like, Lil Durk, Lil Durk, Lil Durk. But literally in the back of my head, I was like, I think our time is up. Like between me and him, I think our time is up because I feel like I have seen the other side. Like I've seen that it could be better for me, right? So I literally went to bed that night and I had a dream. I had a dream about Lil Durk. Not the dream that Martin Luther King had, right? But a dream nonetheless. And so I woke up the next morning and I was like, yeah, you need to pack your stuff. I think it's time to go. I made this big spiel about how like, yeah, I feel like we're two totally different people, which is true. Like we really had our issues, like to be real. But Lil Durk was the catalyst. Like to this day, Lil Durk opened my eyes, point blank period. So yeah, it's free Lil Durk. Free my
This bitch, the lose a motherfucker, man. Lil Durk in jail doing time. She dumped her dude off for a nigga who doing time. And what he said and his advice or whatever, what she seen. I ain't gonna say what he said. He probably didn't say that to the bitch. She probably seen what she seen. It was infatuated by what she seen and was like, oh no, I'm gonna chase behind the guys like this. She can't get dirt. He's in jail unless you're gonna write him or something. Put you on the visit list to come and see him. But he got so much of that going on. You just a groupie, so he ain't fuck out of here, right? So her chances of getting that dirt is slim to none. Just put it like that, right? But she's gonna go out here and look for a guy that's similar or chase that kind of prestige, fellas, and end up like the rest of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? With mileage and getting older and doing you know how it go, fellas. We don't like to call it out, but it is what it is. She's gonna end up like the rest of these chicks out here, fellas. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna get out here, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be playing, touching on these stoves and shit, and these motherfuckers gonna be hot as fuck. Or she's gonna get out here and get bit by them lions in the jungle and be like, damn, man, she's gonna try to run back to the dude. I'm telling you, fellas, because women can get delusional like this. And what gets them delusional like this is bad leadership. When you're not leading her correctly, she can go out and come back with a change of mind, a change of heart, and want to fucking rupture things and fuck things up. Then she ain't got great leadership. You ain't doing it the right way, fellas. I'm telling you what's now. My bitches go to Chris Brown. Motherfucker, I just seen video. Bitch show me videos. Nigga swinging all on the motherfucking ceiling and shit. He doing his thing with a crowd full of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Usher, the Drakes, and do their thing. I'm still Pound Town. I'm still doing what I'm doing, fellas, because my leadership is intact. You let that shit influence you, you are out of here. I ain't got I ain't going to, bitch. I'm gonna go, shit, what? You ain't got to tell me to go nowhere. You come back to this motherfucker and you saying something different, and I'm seeing how moves are swinging, and deuces. I either fucked up somewhere, nigga, or you fucking up somewhere. I fucked up somewhere with my game, and I got to get on track with it, but I can't do it with you. I got to get up out of here. I got to check myself. And what I've done wrong in this, either I've done that or you fucked up. You took a loss on me, and I'm gone. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no damn way you gonna go meet or go see a dude that you got slim the chance of ever seeing again, or even touching or grabbing or whatever. Yeah, it's a chance, but that chance is very slim, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. And you come back here and fuck my shit off, that means you never wanted this. You never wanted me. You never gave a fuck about this. And that's cool. That's okay. I'm good with it. At least I know right offhand that's all it took was a concert. I'm out this motherfucker. And he probably paid for the concert. He probably sent the bitch and her moms to the concert. Ain't no telling. Dudes do that shit. Go out and have a nice time. You go for you go for your mom, you go for your friend. Do these things, man. And they go out and disrespect you. Real shit. Shit on you. Treat you like you was never even nothing. Real game, fellas. You gotta watch who the fuck you fuck with. And you mean business when you fucking with them. And you stand on shit. You stand on who you are. So they'll know if you even attempt to do this. I had a chick just backing out of 2 weeks ago, nigga. Yeah, she was, I'm quite sure she probably met another dude. She probably liked or whatever, getting the fight. She don't do your thing. I don't care. But when you start showing me that you're not consistent no more, and I start seeing pattern change, I dump you first. I said, oh, look, obviously, this is not what you want to do, right? That's okay. No beef, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to do what you do. So you take care, have a nice life. Sent the peace sign with that motherfucker. That bitch started yanking on my horn, nigga, the next day. Hey, no, it ain't nothing. What are you saying? Please don't. Yeah, don't play your games. Fuck out of here. And I mean business. How I move, I mean business. Things come out my mouth when we conversate. She already know, hey, shit. You slip up, niggas. I don't play games. Fella, when you get that age on you and you start getting the maturity and, the wisdom about yourself, fella, it ain't too much you're going to be tolerating. You ain't going to tolerate shit. Real shit. You cut that shit off. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. You go out and see a dude at a concert. Now it's over. All right, bitch, it's over. Bye. It's real shit. You are out of this motherfucker. Shouts out to the homie Pedro and whoever else scared by and fuck with me. Came up in here and got this love, this game and shit. Get at me in the PayPal, the Cash App, Rumble, and Patreon, fellas. Also hit me on that membership button. Get at me on the screen down at the bottom down there. You see that screen? Get at me in the Gmail and everything. Get at me on the description below my about section, fellas. My number will be there. Text me first. Let me know what's on your mind and what you got conjuring up, consultation, whatever the case may be. And we're going to touch bases and get it cracking. You dig? And that's much love to everybody. I'm going to get up out of this motherfucker. Holla. Till next time. Holla.